All right, testing. Testing 1 2 3. Holy shit, my shirt is pretty much a green screen right now. Holy fuck.
The irony is, it's like more teal or
Yeah.
like turquoise kind of.
Turquoise, but you can see the faces through that.
Yeah, I got some
Kind of.
green. I got some green leaves on my tangerines.
It's kind of weird.
on
Yeah.
my shirt.
It's
So
kind
it
of
goes through
weird.
That a little bit.
But you know what I've been thinking about the other day, man?
No, man. What were you thinking about the other day, man?
Why do they have drug tests in the Olympics? Better yet, why don't they fucking promote the use of drugs in the Olympics? I would love to see a bunch of fucking drugged up athletes
But what
go
kind of
against each other.
drugs?
Whatever you can have. We'll have a fucking battle of drugs at this point.
Why don't you do the homeless Olympics?
Homeless Olympics sounds lovely.
Homeless Olympics and
The best of the best crackheads.
and every competition is specifically drug based. So because let's say Coke, it speeds you up, you have more high energy. Let's
We
give
can
it
have
to
a race,
give them on the track.
like a foot race.
Foot race, track and field. Get them some
You're
some
onto
Coke.
something here. You're onto something. See, we're like bouncing back ideas to each other. We're gonna make millions off this shit. The homeless Olympics. You heard it here first.
Sponsored by Typical 2.
We're gonna sponsor the fuck. All right, here's what you're gonna do.
We're
You're gonna take a bunch
endorsing
of meth, and then you're gonna have a bunch of meth heads, and then you're gonna have them play basketball, and then they're gonna be on the court like, give me that fucking ball. And then the coach.
I'm trying to think of all the specific drug types that would actually work for the Olympic Games. Like what?
You can have fucking gymnast, but like on LSD.
Yes. Yes. That's a good one. What would crack be good for?
Crack. Ugh, see, that's kind of like synthetic cocaine.
That's
as
the
well.
thing. That's like
How about boxing?
crack.
Crack. for
Crack would
boxing.
be good for boxing.
Exactly. Any MMA or like or
Because they're
fighting.
just skitzing and they're just looking to fucking like hit something. Exactly. Okay, so crack boxing, Coke track and field.
Could you imagine Sylvester Stallone if he was on crack against fucking Ivan Drago?
Hey, Adrian. I need another. Yo, Adrian.
All right. I hate eating fish. The smell always lingers. But then I start missing her when I smell her in my fingers. Welcome back to the Typical 2 podcast, baby.
You gotta
That's some
call her.
motherfucking
You gotta call her.
some motherfucking bars. I should call her.
You gotta call her.
Hey Siri, call that dumb bitch. Oh shit, Siri actually started calling me. Alright. Anyways, welcome back to episode, what is this? Episode 84?
Yeah.
84 already.
84.
84.
85?
You don't want to know what's funny than an 84?
No.
85. Ah! That's a real knee slapper right there. That's how fucking old hick white people laugh.
Yeah, man.
Ah, fuck. Well, anyways, welcome back. We got a lot of shit to talk about.
We do?
I don't know. Do you?
Not really.
How many topics you got here?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, this might be a shorter episode. Then
okay,
I don't
you
have
can carry it.
too many.
These big strong arms
Oh
of
my
yours.
god! Don't squeeze my arms like that, man. I'm gonna fucking come. Ah! But anyways, let's start it off with my first topic here. Let's
Sure.
just get it out of the way. I have one trailer for this week. It's another horror movie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got fucking boners for horror movies. All right. I fucking love horror movies. All right.
You
those
love
fucking
horrors?
demons, those serial killers, those fucking cults, those fucking found footage. Any of them. Bring them to me. I fucking love
Why don't
horror
you combine
movies.
your two favorite H's? The horrors and the horrors. Combine them together. Make the
There
horrors.
are movies like that.
Make the horrors dress like Jason and Freddy and such.
What the fuck? I
And
don't think that would
then-
be scary. I'd just be turned on the
But
whole
that's
time.
the thing. It's good for you. That's what I'm saying. Combine them together for your
I
entertainment.
don't want to be scared. Maybe if it's like a BDSM fucking slave master, I'll be more scared. Oh, Scary. I'd be so scared. Oh.
Oh no.
Anyways, I got another trailer here. It's another horror movie. And do you remember that movie Grave Encounters that we watched? The one with the asylum thing where they were trying to do the ghost stories, ghost hunters type of shit. And then they were in the asylum, and then shit just started going wrong. You remember that movie?
Not really. Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Now I remember, yeah.
With the fucking asylum patient, where just she goes, "Rah!" And then
Yeah.
her mouth expands into like a black glory hole. You remember that? Well,
That was my favorite part.
they're coming out with a new horror movie, and this one is called Strange Harvest. I have not heard anything about this movie, or like I literally just saw like the first like 2 seconds of it, and people are saying it feels like it could be a really good or really low budget bad. And I like low budget films. I'm not gonna lie, they tend to be better, especially comedy low budget films. They
Yes.
tend to be better than like fucking high budget like comedy.
More
films.
entertaining ha-has, if you will.
Exactly, more relatable too.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's check this out. It's a 2-minute trailer. It comes out on August 8th. This is gonna be the official trailer.
Well,
But,
let's see what our opinion and judgment on this is.
well, let's check it out together, shall we?
Yes.
Oh shit, it's gonna do that. Oh shit. Okay, now we can check out the trailer together.
So we'll start.
Mom?
Your mom's dead. Oh, she actually might be.
Okay, so that was filmed on an iPhone.
Don't do anything, please. It's my parents.
Looks more like a map, to be honest with you. Oh shit.
Okay.
The next big horror sensation. Oh, this really does look like a low budget film.
This was literally all with like,
Found footage stuff.
what's it called? GoPro.
GoPro stuff, found footage stuff. I love this type of movies, so. Oh my.
Cool.
Oh, it's a cult?
It's a nipple on the ceiling. I don't believe
Authorities
that.
continue to urge the public to keep a
94%
watchful
on
lookout
tomato
for
meter.
a serial killer who remains at large and is
Doesn't
extremely
really
dangerous.
matter until the viewers rate
You
it.
seen this?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Now, San
He
Bernardino
had to give
Police
him
Department should be held accountable for letting it get out of hand like this.
We are begging for you to help us.
What the fuck?
That sounded like the Tom
2011.
scream from Tom and Jerry.
He's in there with my husband.
He was right there.
Oh my
What
God.
the fuck? I can't tell if there's a what's it called? Like a paranormal like stuff to this. Like aspect to it. I don't know. Oh shit. August 8th.
All right.
I might watch that. And it's another horror movie. It looks pretty interesting. Look at items, man. It's over.
All those thumbnails were just crazy.
But anyways, yeah, I mean it looks pretty good. It looks like people like it so far. 331 likes to 20 dislikes.
Um.
What do you think? I mean, you're not a big horror fan anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
it doesn't look enticing to you.
Not really, because it's kind of like
Another cult movie?
it's just a thriller cult esque style.
I don't
movie, but
know
it's-
honestly if it's like a serial killer type shit or there's more paranormal aspect to this.
I feel like
Looks like
that
there is a cult stuff though.
that movie needs a real big twist in it, or a better like idea, if you
Or
will.
plot.
Because if it's just what the footage would entail, which is like, oh, I killed a guy,
And
jump
then-
scare, and then it's like,
And then some
oh,
cult.
killing people, and then it's like, oh, they can't figure out what's going on. Then it's like, okay,
There
we've
has to
seen
be some
this.
big twist to it. There
We've
has to be
seen
some
this
big-
so many times.
Or like a
and-
more entertaining like plot point to it.
Yeah.
Maybe
there-
I'll check it out. Who knows? It is a
Yeah.
horror movie, but it's okay. It's okay. It looks.
It has to
looks decent.
surprise to be worth the time.
It
you know
looks
what I mean?
decent.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like found footage, like horror movies or any type of movie anyway. Like
I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. It just needs that like, oh, I wasn't expecting that type of deal. Like, oh my god, the story is thick. Like
But
that's
you're
what
thick.
it needs. Yes, thank you.
But anyways, yes, moving on to I guess the next topic here. How many topics you
I'll talk about this one because you actually sent me this.
I did.
Yes, and then I wanted to do some further research on the matter to really understand what happened. So, ice. No, not the ones you put in your drink.
Oh shit! I did send you this.
Yes, ice police that are in
The
America.
Gestapo, the American Gestapo.
That are deporting pretty much everybody at this rate. So apparently, ICE had a Canadian in custody, and the Canadian that was in custody died. And I was like, damn, they're getting the snow Mexicans too. That's fucking crazy. But I was like, I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, there has to be a reason for it, because if they go after you, it's got to be for a reason, right? Like, you have to be there illegally, or you have to have charges under you. I'm like, there's got to be reason.
I think he had charges under him.
Yeah,
right?
I'll get to that. So it's like I'm like, I got to do the research. I got to know what happened. So it was a 49-year-old man. He was detained, according to the ICE release or ICE news release. It was pending removal proceedings. Excuse me.
I mean, still though, he shouldn't have died. Anyone in police custody, like without due fucking what's it called? Without due diligence and whatever.
That's the thing. No one should.
No one should fucking die in anyone's custody.
In custody, unless you know.
I mean, it's not like they like captured the wrong man. Really, it's just he shouldn't have died.
Yeah, but we'll get to this in a moment here. So, the Canadian citizen died while in custody of the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement earlier this week. Johnny Noviello, 49 years old, died in a detention center in Florida on Monday.
Okay.
The cause of death is unknown, but I'm going to see if I can dig further into that after we finish reading through that. Maybe they have an update. And it's still under investigation. Despite having Canadian citizenship, Noviello has been in the U.S. since 1988.
God damn, son.
And became a lawful permanent resident in 1991. But in 2023, he was convicted of a number of offenses, including racketeering and drug trafficking, and was sentenced to 12 months in prison. So the ICE agents arrested Noviello in May, and he was being detained pending removal proceedings. Canadian consular officials are urgently seeking more information from U.S. officials, and yes, that is the basic of that. So, was it just a mistake and an innocent person? No. This guy was a fucking drug dealer.
It wasn't the wrong person.
No. It was just, how the hell did he die in custody?
Like
That's
why
what
he
we're trying to
shouldn't have
figure out.
died in custody. No one should be dying in custody.
But that's what we're trying to figure out. So let me see if I can gather some more information, see if I can find anything else here.
They it's supposed to be deporting these motherfuckers, not killing them.
Yeah. Unless it was a health-related incident that we later come to know. It's kind of fucked up.
It's still kind of fucked up. I mean, Blood was also a fucking, what's it called? A Trump supporter, I think.
This guy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I saw a post about him, what's it called, being a Trump supporter on Facebook and shit. And now he's passed away with the pasta man.
Yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out what it is. They still said 2 days ago they're still looking into it.
I don't know. You think Mark Carney's actually gonna do anything about that one?
I mean, there's really nothing to do. The guy was a criminal. Like,
guy's already dead, and he's also a criminal. But
like, okay,
again,
whatever.
he shouldn't have died. Still, he shouldn't have died. Either way, it's not like they captured an innocent person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it does happen a lot that they do capture a lot, like fucking innocent people. But
yeah,
like, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's
they still
kinda
have
fucked.
no. Apparently, it's a possibility of a heart attack, but again, that's not confirmed, so I can't say for sure. But that he is actually this year the 10th person that has died in ICE custody.
From what I've heard, man, ICE is also fucking running out of funding.
Well, shit, you would think.
But knowing how fucking racist this administration is and how like they're so fucking pinpointed on doing this shit and deporting all the illegals, even though they fucking detained so many U.S. citizens and innocent people, they're gonna find some way to fucking find funding. They're gonna squeeze out whatever tax money they can, whatever funding they can to fucking fund that that racist Gestapo that he has.
Hey, man. I'm sure they will. But listen, when it comes to stuff like this, I have absolutely zero problem with
Deporting criminals.
or evildoers.
But it's when like innocent people like
It's when
or,
it's
like,
when
fucking
there's
children that are like in the country to get fucking what's it called, like cancer treatment. Really?
yeah no
really.
there's certain aspects where it's like, okay, now we're drawing the line. If we're doing the research properly, if we're finding out who exactly needs to get out because they're a criminal or because they had some bad shit going on, then yeah, absolutely get them out. They don't deserve to be there. They came there for a better life, not to cause problems. But then
thing is-
if you're kicking out the people that are there for the better life, that aren't causing anyone any kind of issue, then okay, now we're coming up to some problems. I understand it's hard to get visas and it's hard to gain access to a country legally, but honestly, it's just you gotta try your best because it just makes everything so much fucking harder and so much worse.
It's because at this point, it's not even about like legality anymore. It's literally
No,
just
it's
about
not.
racism.
Yeah,
Because
no,
they
it gets
just
to a point
grab
where it's
anyone
not.
that's fucking brown off the street. There's been multiple U.S. citizens.
It's happened multiple times, yeah.
U.S. fucking
People
citizens.
literally born in the States.
Like people born in a country that are getting fucking detained and harassed.
Yeah, I don't know,
Like for
man.
what reason? It's because of racism. It's racism, and like fucking, you can twist it however way you want it, but that's what it is. But anyways, I guess we can move on from this depressing ass topic because I'm sick and tired of fucking U.S. and honestly just that country. I hope they fucking get bombed at this point.
Hey, man, I'm going there at the end of August. Do you think I'm gonna get deported?
No, you're fucking white. Most like
Well, so is that guy.
It's like you're a criminal.
Yeah.
Except for having that thick ass, they might detain you for that.
They might detain me for the weapon in my pants.
They might detain you for all that baggage.
They're gonna detain me because they think.
So
I got
is that a
pocket
weapon in your
knife.
pants?
No, it's a pocket.
It's a pipe bomb. I got a pipe bomb in my pants. You want to feel it?
No, but apparently
I got a button there that will make me explode.
but apparently even people that are going on vacation or in some
Oh, yeah.
instances they're getting like not harassed, but like sometimes they're fucking with them more.
There was a guy, I think it was a Norwegian guy, that had a fucking edited photo of JD Vance on his phone, and then they fucking wouldn't let him in the country. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this?
I don't know.
And then so many people started tweeting that fucking picture on Twitter. And I was, or X, sorry,
Yeah.
on X. And I was just like,
I don't know, man.
people don't give a fuck
I don't
about
know,
JD
man.
Vance. Fuck
When-
JD Vance,
When
first
I
of all.
go there, if they start causing me any problems, honestly, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna let them talk to me however they
And
want
fucking
because,
search your pants.
dude, at the end of the day, I'm not doing anything wrong, so I'm just gonna fucking cooperate.
Bro, I'm scared for you. But then again,
Listen, no,
you
the reality is, if I go there and they start like pestering me, I'm just gonna cooperate. And I'm gonna shut the fuck up because then the reality is, if I have nothing to hide, then it's just like, okay, we're doing this because we know you're fucking coming into the country and we're being assholes on purpose, and you're not causing any problems. So if
you get fucking
if they try to
for
bite,
no reason,
if they try to bite, make me. That's the thing. They're gonna try to make you bite so that they can send you back. So if you don't bite and you just shut the fuck up, which is what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go,
you're just gonna be like,
Mhm.
yes sir,
yes sir,
yes sir.
all right, thank you, and
Yes,
then they're just
sir.
gonna let me off.
Let me get my knee pads, sir. Hold on, sir. Let me get my knee pads.
Fuck. That's okay. Then that's when I'm gonna draw the line. Fuck off.
You don't want that cock meat sandwich?
No, I don't want no cock meat sandwich.
Oh man, but if it comes to that, would you eat that cock meat sandwich?
No.
For $5 million?
Yes.
Anyways, I guess we can move on to our next topic here. I'll talk about this one. Speaking of law and what's legal and illegal, these are some of the surprising things that are illegal in some places. And we've had a part 1 of this
I was
already.
gonna say I talked about
We've
this
had a
before.
part 1, so now this is part 2. And
I like
remind
that.
me if I'm repeating any of these ones. These
God,
are
if I can remember, but we'll see.
fuck if I know, but these are some of the ones that I saw, and they're kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. I knew some of them already. God damn, what the fuck happened here? Oh, the tape
It blew.
blew off again. Anyways, sorry about that. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I got well, hold on, let me pull this up. Okay, so these are some of the surprising things that are illegal in some places. It is illegal to handle salmon in a suspicious circumstance in UK. I don't know what the fuck that means by suspicious circumstance.
Like an actual live salmon?
yes, like it's
Who the fuck's walking? You walking your pet fish?
no like not live salmon, but like selling salmon and shit. I think they could still be alive. It doesn't mean they have to be like dead, because you know they still be flopping around sometimes. But
Well,
yes, handling any salmon in a suspicious circumstance is illegal in the UK. Don't know what the fuck that means. Again,
I gotta know the backstory as to why that's a law in the first place. Because
This
there's
one-
always a reason. There's always a reason.
there's always a goddamn. There's always one fucking guy making these rules. It's
Yeah.
always you see that obscure fucking sign in a bar, and you're like, I wonder what the fucking backstory. It's
Yeah.
like no boogie boarding or like no karaoke after 12 a.m. or
Yeah.
like some dumb shit like that, and you're always just like, what the fuck happened here? I wanna know
Please
the
keep
lore.
your left sock on with your right shoe. Thank you.
Anyways, next one we got riding a horse while drunk is illegal in Japan.
Okay, that I actually kind of agree with.
That kind of makes
Operating
sense.
any kind of
Well, it's not a vehicle.
operating anything while under any kind of influence is probably not a good idea.
Is he operating it though? He's just
Yeah.
riding a horse.
Yeah, but if you're riding a horse, you're still controlling it.
Yeah, but you can ride drunk in fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but that's also a fucking video game.
Next one up, it's illegal to be wearing camouflage clothing in Barbados.
Did some guy blend in with the bar or like the bushes and start attacking people? Like what the fuck?
Barbados, I don't know. I don't know what the history is with that one. This one, I guess this one is more for respect, but it's illegal to be wearing high heels at ancient monuments in Greece. I don't know why. I guess it's more for respect. I don't know, like maybe
Or
they fucking
someone-
hate women, I
Or
don't
someone
know.
tripped on their own heel and
What
destroyed
if it was a guy
monument?
that wore a heel?
Or what if someone was wearing a heel and then tripped on it or it broke and then
And
they
it fucking
accidentally
died.
tipped over a monument that broke or something?
Could be that.
I'm
It
just
could
trying
be
to come
that.
up with
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
conspiracies
What
here.
if it was like a cowboy boot and it had a little bit of heel? Is that acceptable? What's acceptable in a heel?
I think an actual high heel is what they're
Like a
going
high
for
heel?
here. Yeah.
Maybe. All right. Next one. It's illegal to run out of gas on the highway in Germany. So
You know
not
what?
only you're running out of gas, you're getting fucked by the cops.
You know
but
what?
Also, I don't get how people just run out of gas.
No, I was gonna say because in Germany there are like the highways that don't have speed limits,
And
you
you
can
would
just do
get
whatever the fuck.
fucking ripped.
But that's the thing. They're probably expecting you. You better have a full fucking tank of gas because if you're gonna go on this highway and you get stuck, it's a risk for someone to come and tow you when there's other people possibly blowing by you
Literally.
at like 200 kilometers an hour.
Literally.
So I kind of understand.
You're on your own, Al Capone, pretty
I
much.
was gonna say
Yeah.
I kind of understand.
You're on your own, but yeah, I mean, I don't get how people just run out of gas.
Yeah, no.
If you're running out of gas on the highway, pull the fuck over. Like, pull over to
Get off at the next
get
exit.
off at the next exit.
And get some gas.
Like, get some gas. Try to find the nearest gas fucking station. No
Yeah.
matter how expensive it is, just get a little bit of gas to get you to the next gas station.
Yeah, I had one instance where I was on the highway, but there was like, you know, those like en route stations that are on the side for like food, gas, bathroom, and then you go back on the highway. There was a couple instances, or no, it was one instance. I was driving down the highway. My car was really low on gas, but there was an on route coming up very soon. So I was
You
like,
were
okay,
like,
I'll be
"Fuck it,
fine.
I'll
I'm gonna
risk
make
it."
it. No, I was like, no, because it was close. I was like, okay, it just came up. The gas is low. The next on route's for X amount of kilometers away. And then as I was getting closer to it, the gas was getting lower, and it was warning me like, hey, we warned you once. Now we're warning you. You're really fucking low.
you fucking low. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
though.
So I was looking at it, and I'm like, okay, it's like a kilometer and a half away. I'll be fine. Motherfucker, the on route was under renovation and it was closed.
No.
So I was like, shit. The problem was the next on route was on the opposite side of the highway. So I had to continue driving, take
Get
the
off.
exit, get back on the highway on the other
then
side,
take
and then
the-
go back up,
And then after the on route, you're gonna have to fucking exit.
go back up, exit, go back on the highway, and then go
and
back
then
home.
Go the other way again. Holy. Well, what did you do? That's what you did?
That's exactly what I did.
Fuck. Oh my god.
That's
I would
exactly
have
what
fucking
I
just
did.
pulled over and called CAA right there.
Well, I was like, I gotta risk it. If I run out, I'll call CAA. But I risked it, and I made it. So we're okay.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't think I've ever been in that situation where I run out of gas like that though. I have fucking gotten my car stuck in my car keys stuck in my car multiple
On
fucking
multiple
times.
occasions.
It's gotten to the point where we had to fucking buy air jacks so that we can open it ourselves.
Yes.
And then I just got a CAA membership.
And then when the one time we called the CAA guy, he couldn't figure it out. And then I did
It
it
was
for
fucking
him.
dumb as shit.
I did it for him.
It was dumb as fuck. We called the CAA guy, and like we were trying to fucking tell him to like, yeah,
How
bro,
the-
like,
how
you
the
got-
lock
You
works.
gotta pull it up, and
Because it wasn't like the door button. It was like the actual.
He was
Once,
still trying to open it by going
Yeah.
for the handle. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, that's not gonna work. Like,
yeah, because he was trying to say like, oh, like if you just open the handle, normally the doors would unlock.
I'm
That's-
like, no,
that's-
you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, and we're telling him like in new cars, yes. However, this is not a brand new car.
This is my
Secondly,
old shit box piece of shit.
Secondly, this car does not work that way. But he would not listen. He refused to listen. And then, instead of actually trying to unhook the thing with the tool he was using, he left to go get something else. And then
When
you
we
went
came
with
back,
him.
it was already open.
And then I was standing there waiting. I'm like, I'm just going to fucking try. I grabbed the tool. First shot, I popped the thing open. I'm like,
Cause it's already air jacked and shit.
yeah, we already had this sliver open. So I went in there and I was like, and then I got it
So-
open.
But anyways, I fucking hate CAA sometimes, man. Like,
Yeah, they're great.
Some of their engineers and their mechanics are questionable, to say the least. But anyways, I got more here. Building sand castles on the beach is illegal in a country called Heraklia. I've never heard of that.
Arachnids?
Heraklia.
Spiders and shit?
Heraklia.
They got spiders and shit?
It's also illegal to feed pigeons in Venice. Which I guess that kind of makes sense. I feel like that's
I've
more,
heard that before,
I
but
feel
why?
like that's more standard to a lot of other places, but I don't know why either. To be honest with you,
I
maybe
feel
they
like
just
people
keep
were-
coming back. Like pigeons will just keep coming back and start pestering that area. But I feel
Yeah.
like pigeons will come anywhere. Like where there's food anyway.
I feel like that's probably the issue. Or if we're thinking outside the box, someone laced bread with laxatives, and the birds are just shitting everywhere.
I've seen that fucking video.
I've seen that, yeah.
video. This one is kind of weird. It's illegal to walk a camel down the streets of Arizona. I don't know why. There has to be.
There's
Like
gotta
this
be a
is
story.
one of those like there's
There's
gotta
a story.
Be a story to
There's a
this
story
shit.
for that, and I
Some
can't think
guy
of that.
just walking down his camel to like down the fucking streets of Arizona.
I know
The camel
Arizona's
thought like some kid was a cactus or some shit and started
spit
eating
on it
their head.
probably, or just ate their hair. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Arizona's a hot, deserty place, but like, I don't think camels originated from there. So
I mean,
someone probably
they
brought
probably
one
have
over,
camels in the deserts and shit.
unless they stole it out of the zoo and then walked it on the highway.
I guess that's the
That's
only
the guess
other
I'm
way.
going with.
But anyways, I got one. I got a couple more. It's illegal not to walk your dog in Italy, so you gotta walk your dog.
Okay.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair one.
Yeah,
That's
you
good
have a
one,
pet, you have to take care of it. They need
Exactly.
exercise. That's fine.
Exactly.
All right.
In Bermuda, it's illegal to fly a kite. I don't know why. Maybe because it has something to do with fucking thunderstorm. No, I
Possible
don't know.
weather
Possible weather.
precautions.
Maybe. I don't know.
Possibly.
Who knows? Maybe it attracts evil spirits. That's why there's the Bermuda Triangle.
I don't
You know what I mean? But anyways, it's also illegal to be kissing on the train platforms in France.
Shit. The country of love?
The country of love. They're probably sick and tired of fucking people making love on the train platforms.
Yeah, probably.
They think it's a goddamn romance movie, and they're in France, and they're about to get a baguette.
I know, man.
Ne-
They're about to get a baguette up there. Rectum.
Bonbon tete croissant.
Exactly.
And last but not least, this one we've heard of. It's illegal to chew gum in Singapore. This
Yes.
one I've still don't know why it's illegal. Maybe because of the trash. Like people just
Possibly.
leave the gum trash everywhere. But
I don't know.
maybe they should just make it so that it's illegal to leave gum trash anywhere.
It's illegal to come in Singapore.
I don't know about that. Maybe that's why their birth rate is fucking declining.
Possibly.
But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about some of those weird illegal laws or laws,
So
weird laws.
yeah, just make sure whenever you head to Japan, don't get drunk and ride a horse.
Yeah, or don't kiss on the train platforms in France.
Yeah.
Don't fly a fucking kite in Bermuda.
I can't promise that we won't be doing all of those, but
Why don't we just make a list of like illegal things and like weird illegal things in countries and just fucking make a vlog of doing them, like a whole vlog of doing them in each.
You
of these
see,
countries.
they're outrageous. People probably wouldn't even be terribly mad, but I also don't want to be like that one asshole that went to Korea and got arrested for being an asshole.
Johnny Somali, but
Yeah.
it's not like we're being an asshole. If we
No,
go
we're
to
not being
Japan,
an
we ride a
asshole.
horse while
Yeah.
drunk. We'll do it in like fucking obscure towns and shit
I just want to be respectful.
for I mean, fair
You
enough.
can do it and I'll record it
Fair enough.
and I'll laugh,
And
but I'm gonna be respectful.
then get the next Johnny Somali. But anyways, I guess we can move on to the next topic here. How many more topics you got? Like 2 more?
Yeah, I got a couple more.
I'm getting 2 more from this fucking podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, we'll do this. Let me just pull up the list here.
You sent me the big 2 as
I
well?
sure did.
Okay, perfect.
So, they announced the Street Fighter movie, and
I've heard something about that.
there are casting reveals.
Roman Reigns.
So I'm gonna go through some of them that have been confirmed.
Roman Reigns is like Kuma.
Can you just shut the fuck up?
Okay, sorry. Spoiler alert.
I know. Come on, man. So Street Fighter movie cast so far for the characters that have been revealed. We have Ryu, Andrew Koji.
Okay, I guess.
So now keep in mind a lot of these characters they're gonna be using a lot of CGI, B a lot of makeup. So now it's
I mean,
a matter
Ryu,
of
you don't need much makeup. It's like
No.
I think he's a little bit skinnier than the actual Ryu, but it's
take some
still
trend,
resemblance,
pop
yeah.
some roid pills.
Yeah.
You'll get there. We got Chalina Liang as Chun-Li. God bless you.
She's pretty hot. Yep. Okay.
She better have thick thighs to save those lives. Jason Momoa as Blanca.
Blanca,
Again,
one of my favorite characters.
gonna need a lot of
Street
work
Fighter.
done. Cause
They should have Adam Sandler as Dhalsim.
shit. So Balrog, 50 Cent.
What? That's a good casting. I'll take that casting.
That's gotta be racist. No, that's sick. I love me some 50. Akuma is Roman Reigns.
Yep, I saw that one. I think that could work pretty well,
It
but
could work, but again,
they had to age him. They have to age.
They
him
have to
in-
age
like
him.
in terms of look.
look, lots of things. Ken, Noah Centineo.
He's not blonde.
Again, a lot of work for a lot of these people.
Not
They're gonna need to be
blonde.
Orville Peck as Vega.
Okay, I guess that could
I
work.
guess, I don't
He's
really-
in a mask anyway.
Yeah,
in
that's
Vega, and
the
pretty much the only
confirmations
one.
we got so far.
I mean, so far I think they look pretty damn good. I think like, wait, was there already a Street Fighter movie?
I think it was like really shit.
Oh wait, no, that was Mortal Kombat. That was
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat that it had. I
Yeah.
don't think there was an actual live action Street Fighter movie,
I don't
like
know.
a proper one.
I don't know, but I don't know. People are they're very 50-50 on it. It's either they like it
Get
and
it? 'Cause 50 Cent
understand.
is on there. I'm about to commit war crime. I swear to God.
But yeah, no, people are like very on the fence about it. There's the people that are like us, where it's like, okay, I understand, and it's gonna take a lot of work to make them look like that character. And then
There's
there's
a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of picky people.
yeah, and then
Always,
there's a
all
lot
the
of,
time.
like,
It's the fucking
they all
internet.
Suck.
It's the fucking internet. People are gonna
Yeah.
complain. People are gonna complain that there's fucking Jason Momoa. People are gonna complain there's Roman Reigns. Oh, he's a wrestler. He's not an actor. Wah! Wah! Fucking crybabies on the internet, man.
Yeah.
So many crybabies. Like complain about everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, speaking of wrestlers that are actors, a lot of people say if anyone should be playing Storm, they believe it should be Jade Cargill.
Halle Berry. No, who?
Jade Cargill.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Absolutely jacked to the gills.
Fair enough.
She's tall. She's fucking ripped to shreds. She always has like white hair,
Yeah.
and she literally just fucking looks like Storm. And she recently wore an outfit to an event
That
that,
made her look
was
like
the
Storm?
comic book Storm outfit.
Oh, damn.
And it was literally like 1 for 1. And everyone's like, if you don't fucking cast her as Storm, then
I
you're
mean, the
brain
thing
dead.
is she a great actress? Is
I
she
don't
gonna
know.
live up to the Storm that we had? Halle Berry.
I don't know. Halle Berry's great, but that's a great actress as well. That's a lot to live up to. But
Yeah,
does
that
she
is a lot.
fit the bill of the look to a T?
Definitely,
You don't even have
100%.
to put makeup on her.
100%.
To the T.
She a great actress?
We don't know.
We don't know.
She is in a movie though. Apparently, I don't remember which one it is. It's coming out soon, so I guess that's the ultimate test
Okay.
to see
we'll
how it
see.
goes.
I don't
so
know what the fucking
I don't
movie
know.
is called. So
I
you're
don't.
gonna have to
I
tell
don't
me.
remember. I don't remember.
Anyways, I guess moving on to the next topic that I got here. I'm gonna fucking slap you with my dick. Ah. Anyways, I guess I'll talk about this one. Xbox has been on a fucking generational run lately. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they would not make a
I
comeback.
thought they were dying.
I thought they were dying as well. But with their newest announcements, I'm not gonna lie. People are more enticed to get these like fucking devices
Yeah.
just because of one big thing. There's one major thing that they changed.
It comes with an Xbox
But-
dildo.
I wish. I'll go through some of these. So recently they announced some of the consoles that they were having. They recently announced that they were gonna have a new Meta Quest 3S Xbox edition, and it came with like 3 months of Game Pass, so you can access Game Pass and Xbox game exclusives on the Meta Quest now. So that's pretty big.
All right.
They also announced a new partnership with AMD, which will be featured in the new handheld consoles and probably their new couch consoles as well.
I saw those handheld ones. They're
The
very,
ROG Ally,
yes,
they look pretty good.
They do
And
look very good.
this is the one thing that I think is gonna bring people to buy this instead of like a PlayStation, instead of a Nintendo Switch. It will have what's it called, Windows on it. So
So it's like the
you're gonna
ROG
have
handheld.
Ally,
thing.
exactly. They're so they've also said like the future of gaming is basically Windows,
Yes.
which I kind of agree with, to be honest. Like even on PlayStation like exclusive, they're coming to Windows because they
Yeah.
know that the expansion of like players to PC has like gone through the
It's
roof in the past
skyrocketed.
like 5 years, ever since COVID.
Yeah. The only issue with PC gaming now is a lot of the companies that are releasing new games on PC are not optimizing them properly.
Yes, I'll talk about another one of those
Yes.
right after. But it seems that like Xbox is developing more on like software rather than hardware, and letting people like who know what the fuck they're doing develop the hardware, which is AMD. I think
Yeah.
that's a good move. And I think again the biggest selling point to these devices, imagine having a cheaper Steam Deck at this point. Like that's basically what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Because Steam Deck is what, like $900. You can probably get an Xbox ROG Ally for like $600-700.
Yeah, you know what? I would do it. The only thing I am actually waiting for, if it does come, is the actual PlayStation Portable kind of revamp.
PSP2.
Yeah, that's the only thing I am kind of
I
waiting
hope
for.
they make some big announcements with that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I really like the first PlayStation. The PS Vita was way ahead of its time.
Absolutely.
And now I think like gaming consoles like as handheld is slowly coming back again.
Yes.
It's just the
and
only
I
thing
would
is
love
as
that.
well they're getting fucking huge. Like these handheld consoles are huge, and they're not like convenient anymore either.
No.
Like the Switch 2 is huge, the
Yeah.
Steam Deck is huge, the fucking the PlayStation Portal is massive. Like it's so, and most of them are like irregularly shaped that you would have to buy a case, otherwise it's gonna get fucked
Yeah.
up in your bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Like especially the Nintendo Switch. Did you see what's happening with Nintendo Switch controllers now?
You know what? I actually saw a couple of people at a Best Buy one day when I was out, and they were actually returning their Switch 2s. 2 people. And apparently this has been rampant in a lot of places. People are actually returning their Switches.
I wouldn't be surprised because I mean Loki is kind of shit.
Kind of a waste of money.
From what I've seen as well, people will like if you had to grab the console or like the Nintendo Switch with one hand, it falls apart without even pressing the button. So
I believe it.
which we've seen the controllers like they just snap on like magnetic, and
Yeah.
there's like a little clip that you can like press. We've already said like I feel like that's not gonna be strong enough.
No.
We already said that in the past. Even their previous
It's going to weaken over
iteration,
time.
the sliding one, which I think was stronger and more durable.
It's snug. It's in there.
It was
It's
snug,
held
and
in.
even then, people were fucking that shit up.
Yes.
And moving away from like a more durable one to a magnetic one is just gonna be fucking problems. It's already uncomfortable to hold that fucking Switch 2. So I feel like Microsoft or Xbox in general is gonna make a comeback, or can make a comeback, if they just keep going with this route and just keep promoting keep promoting Windows like on their handheld, because that's where you can get access to like what, Steam, Epic Games.
Well, Xbox is sitting pretty cool with Microsoft Windows. They're partnered anyway, so I think it's if they can contribute to this, especially in the handheld game, they could be potentially miles above everyone else.
in terms of
potentially.
handheld.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
Yes.
the ROG Ally is already a pretty good handheld console.
Yeah, it is.
The only thing I've seen from ROG Ally is I heard it's kind of hard to upgrade the SSD on there, but it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah.
But anyways, I got one more video game topic that I wanted to talk about as well, because like you mentioned before, these fucking developers are not optimizing their games.
No, they're not.
And there's another huge example of that happened recently, and we didn't even hear about this fucking game because people were calling this supposedly the GTA killer. It's another open world shooter. I think it's a gangster game or something. I don't fucking know.
God.
But this one was called Mind's Eye. I don't know if you've heard of this game.
No.
It was I think it was a PlayStation exclusive. I think.
I don't
If
know
I'm
this
not
game.
mistaken. But Mind's Eye launch was so freaking bad that PlayStation issued full refunds for people who bought on the PlayStation. Do you know how bad your launch has to be for PlayStation themselves to issue full refunds?
They did that once before.
With Concord.
And that was with Concord, and that was also with Cyberpunk on the initial
Oh,
launch.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
This was worse than Cyberpunk.
Yeah, and that was pretty bad.
And Cyberpunk was pretty bad. Like, on launch, Cyberpunk was pretty bad. Fucking glitches, bugs everywhere. There were a couple people that didn't have those issues right from the start.
And that must have been like 3 people.
That must have been like, I don't know, a handful amount of people, one of the lucky ones. But for the most people, it was really buggy and it was bad.
Yeah.
And it's the same fucking issue here. And Mind's Eye launch was, again, so bad. Like, it was so buggy that, like, it was literally unplayable to the point where they just had to issue refunds.
Damn.
And what I'm fucking wondering is what is happening with all these, like, big funded developers, like, developing companies, like, fucking up all the game launches.
They get put under a pressure. They
By
get
the
put under
companies,
pressure.
yeah,
They get
by a
funded.
board of directors. It's always by a board of directors.
They get funding.
This
the
is
funders
why.
are waiting because they want to make a profit off
And it's
of it.
also you know what it is? It's also fucking players, man. Players and their like impatience.
Yeah.
It's what's caused this. It's what's caused Cyberpunk 2077 to be like launched to be so fucking bad.
And that
because
one
they were
specifically was because of a
a
board,
board of directors
and
that just
all
wanted
of
to
a
rush it.
and a bunch of funders. That was because of that.
Yep, and they were planning to release that like what, a year later?
They were planning to delay it again, and now here we are 5 years removed from that incident, and now the game is finally perfect. Now
That's
the
why
game
when-
is amazing.
When games get delayed, I feel like there's a reason for it. Or
Absolutely.
or if developers are taking their time with it, I feel like there's always a reason for it. Look
Absolutely.
at fucking Schedule 1. They're taking their sweet ass time with it.
And
But
again,
I'm
you have
gonna
to
hop
remember-
on fucking.
and you
I'm
have
gonna
to
hop back
remember,
on that fucking game once
That
they have
is-
cartels and
That is
shit like that.
also one guy.
It's one
one
fucking
guy.
guy developing that.
Yeah.
And it's not a board of directors telling him what to do. So
No.
and it's not a lot of resources for him either.
No.
I mean, I'm sure he's gotten a lot of money from a lot of people buying Schedule 1.
Yeah,
But
and I
it's
appreciate
still one guy.
Yeah, exactly, and I appreciate his input as well because he keeps you up to date
Yep.
constantly.
And also, like, there was a vote system in the new update where you could vote what's the next update that he's
Yeah.
gonna release. There was a cartel, there was police chases, there was shrooms, and there was another one. But I'm glad that he's listening to what people fucking want,
Which
He's
is
having
how
a
it
vote
always
for his
should be.
community
Yeah.
and for the people who bought his game, and ask them what the fuck they want, which makes
Yeah.
sense. I feel like most fucking people should do that. Most gaming companies should do that.
Yeah.
But it's not the case anymore.
Yeah.
The gaming industry nowadays is just filled with AAA companies that are like, it's basically what's it called, a bureaucracy now, where you have a
Yeah.
bunch of board of directors just trying to fucking squeeze out as much money as they can from a franchise.
Yeah, no, 100%. The only game where I want it right fucking now is GTA 6. I'm tired of fucking waiting.
I would want GTA 6 right now, but I don't mind that they're taking their sweet ass time.
I don't mind it, but it is kind of frustrating.
It is frustrating.
I understand, but the thing is, they're also not under pressure because they're funding their own shit because they're that successful of a company.
Yep.
So there's no pressure for them.
they've
It's just
made so much money from GTA 5.
It's
so.
just they're actually taking the smart route and trying to make it as perfect as possible so that when it comes out, it's
I mean,
ready.
It's gonna have high expectations. You better
Yeah.
fucking deliver.
Yeah,
You
so
better deliver.
I
Like-
get it. I fucking want to play it.
It's been so goddamn long.
I
Please,
know.
for the love of God. But anyways, I just wanted to quickly talk about that as well because I'm sick and tired again of gaming companies just being so greedy, just fucking shit up, man.
Yeah,
Just-
man.
Yo, make like a decent game. It like what are you guys doing? You
I
guys
know.
have so much funding.
Fuck, I know.
Take your time with it. Take your sweet ass time with it. You know what I mean?
I know.
Don't listen to these board of directors.
And if they're gonna fire you, then tell them to work on the game.
Exactly. Tell them to work on the game.
Tell them fuck you.
But then again, there's always gonna be other people like wanting to, get on that. There's always like game developers wanting to be in that position. So they're always gonna try to exploit and take advantage of the
Yeah.
next game developer that they'll get their hands on.
Yeah, and you know what I call those people? Bitches.
Exactly, bitch. That's what you call.
They're a bunch of
bitches.
bitches.
Bunch of bitches. But anyways, moving on to the next topic here. Is this gonna be your last topic? I'm assuming.
Yeah, man.
You got one more topic. All right, let's talk about that. you Big Jesus.
This is something that we've circled around before, but we haven't really officially talked about it. So we're gonna get into the One Piece aspect of things.
Okay. I have One Piece topic as well, so that's perfect. Okay.
Okay. So this is always a topic of conversation amongst One Piece fans, in terms of possible romances. Obviously, Oda stated he's never gonna do that shit, and I'm fine with that. I don't mind that at all.
I don't want any fucking romance.
No,
in
I
that show,
don't
to
either.
be
I have
honest
no
with you.
problem with that. But we're gonna talk about if you could make it happen, if you had the perfect kind of like, these people would work greatly together.
Charlotte Pudding and Sanji. First of all, I wish they actually ended up together.
Hey man, I think Zoro and Sanji are just professing. They're professing. That's why they're so angry at each other all the time.
Exactly, they're
They're
a bunch
just
of
angry because they
they're a
know
bunch
they
of
love each other.
homosexuals.
I don't think they're homie. I think they're homosexuals.
They're actually gay
They
for
are
each other in Pride Month.
homosexuals.
Josh, in Pride Month.
Hey
They're
man,
gay.
dude, they're fucking great.
I mean, they could be. There's probably some gay parody pornos out there of them.
Can confirm. No, but in all seriousness though, yeah, no, Charlotte and Sanji.
Great
ideally,
choice, I think.
Ideally is a good choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think on the Sanji aspect, a lot of people say they would rather have Nami and Luffy. But if I'm being if I'm being honest,
I think Robin and Luffy would be a lot better.
if I'm being honest, I would put Nami and Sanji together. You know why? Because it is long-term storytelling.
That's true.
And
That's true.
Sanji, if he loves anyone to death, it is that woman.
It is Nami Swan.
Exactly.
That is true. That is true.
Now you want to talk Luffy,
I think Robin.
Boa.
Oh boy, God.
Now
I think she's older though.
She is a groomer.
She is a fucking 100% a groomer. He was
Without
like
a
17 when she was trying to fuck her at, like
Without
his
a
dick.
shadow of a doubt. But that man and her would be
The best fucking couple.
great. That would be a
I think
legitimate-
Robin and Luffy would go great too.
Now-
I think Zoro and Robin would also go great.
I was gonna say, now if you want to talk Robin, I think you got Zoro and Robin. However, a lot of people argue Frankie and Robin, and listen, I get it
I get it.
because it's like the 10 out of 10 baddie that you bag by just being a goofy ass
And the fucking beast. It's basically the beast.
mid looking dude. You know what I mean? That's how you bag her, just by being a goofball, and she loves it. So I get it
No, I
because
think-
they do have a great, they get along great and they have great chemistry.
I think Robin ends up with Chopper.
But shit, we got some
I
bestiality
think
going on
he's
here.
got that monstrous reindeer dick.
Fuck.
How big do you think Chopper's dick is when he goes
I
that fucking
think
monster thing?
I think Chopper ends up with Carrot.
Oh, okay.
See, it makes sense.
I can work.
That makes sense.
I can work.
Then you
with
have furry porn.
it.
But
What about Brooke?
okay, we'll get
What
there.
the fuck is Brooke gonna end up with?
We'll get there. But yeah, I sincerely think Zoro and Robin would be great. Luffy and Bo would be great. Nami and Sanji, because it has to happen at that point.
But again, it's never gonna happen.
No, none of these are
None of
ever
this
gonna
is
actually
ever gonna
happen. But in theory, this is the way it realistically should be. Now,
I think Vivi and Luffy too could work. To be honest with you.
nah, Luffy beat her ass. That's kind of
Exactly.
a bad look. It's kind of a bad
Exactly.
look. I don't know about
Equal
that one.
rights, equal fight.
I don't know about that one, man. It's-
He beat the shit out of her.
I wonder if that episode came out before Chris Brown met Rihanna.
Fuck. I don't know, man. I don't know. We gotta. Like,
I think it
research.
did. It was very early on.
It might have. Oh.
No, you're good.
We're
It's
good.
just blowing real hard. Yeah. Then you
I
want
don't
to
know,
talk. Then you got who's left? You got Frankie and you got Brooke left on the main crew, right?
Yeah, Frankie could be with Robin. So.
Either that or Zoro. I still think Zoro's a better option.
Yeah.
Man.
Who could be for Brooke? Shirahoshi. May I see your large panty?
Either that or what's her name? The
Lule.
Perona.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah, he could work with Perona. He was on Thriller Bark with her anyway.
I was gonna say that's the only kind of
They
option.
probably
I
banged
have.
already.
Either that or he's just gonna have to find a zombified woman because I
I
don't
think
really
Usopp
know.
would work better with Perona.
Usopp would work with Vivi. I think.
Oh, okay, I can
think.
see that.
Okay, well then to be fair, he also has that one chick that he had back home on his island.
Oh yeah, I completely fucking forgot.
Yeah, well
about
she
her.
was there for like at the very
5
beginning.
episodes
At the
on
very
like the
beginning,
East
so-
Saga, East Blue Saga.
Okay,
I
so by
completely fucking forgot about-
default, that is their option, his option. That's fine.
I guess.
I can't even believe I overlooked Usopp. I
But-
am so sorry.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it though.
Yeah,
Right?
Frankie, I mean,
Frankie could be with a fucking robot or
yeah,
something.
he's gonna. At that point, he's gonna
Frankie
be a full
can be with Big
cyborg.
Mom.
Like he's already a cyborg at this point.
You think Frankie likes them big? You think he likes them chunky? Like them BBW?
I think he likes the tortas.
The fucking tortas.
He's a torta guy.
He's got that taste for a torta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Fuck
I think,
yeah, dude.
I think he looks like a torta type of guy.
Fuck
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
Frankie. Had a boy.
Well, anyways, since we're talking about One Piece anyway, this is gonna be my last topic as well. There's an update on the One Piece episode count. So for anyone who doesn't know, Netflix specifically is looking to reanimate and retell the story. Not retell, I guess retell the story of One Piece
Yeah.
in a shorter, more updated animated form.
Right.
So it will have a lot better pacing
Yes.
from the episodes that I can see now, from the arcs that they've like leaked so far,
Yeah.
that they constricted. It looks like it's gonna be a lot shorter. Like they're gonna cut out like 85 to 90% of it.
She.
That's a lot. So I'll go through this. Starting off with the East Blue Saga. They're going from 61 episodes in the OG anime to 25 episodes.
Okay, that's still a healthy amount though.
Still a healthy amount. It's still a healthy amount for it. Obviously, it's still
Yeah.
going to be a healthy amount for these episodes. Alabasta is going from 74 episodes to 29.
That's still good.
Still good.
All right. 50 episodes worth.
Water
so far.
7, and we can also see which ones have like some of the most fillers, or some of the
Yeah.
most like filler scenes where
Yeah,
they're just
so-
running and shit. Because
Yeah.
in Water 7 goes from 119 to 34 episodes, which is understandable because there were scenes where they're going up that fucking stairs.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There were a lot of scenes where they were just like randomly like going on for so long for no
Yeah.
reason at all. Next one up, they got Thriller Bark, which is already a short arc as it is.
Yeah,
They're going from 47 to only 12 episodes.
that's fine.
I feel like that's enough to tell Thriller
That's-
Bark.
that's
more
more
than
than
enough.
enough.
I feel like that's enough to tell Thriller. And Thriller Bark is still to this day my favorite arc.
You're in a very small category.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
still in a minority there. I'm
Yeah.
always a minority. But anyways, we got Marineford, which was cut down a lot. This was cut down from 130 to only 27 episodes.
Okay,
That's a lot. I feel like that one's too short.
but Marineford is also one of the most important arcs.
It is.
So that was
So
like,
hopefully, like they don't cut out too much.
yeah.
But next one up, Fisherman Island. Oh god, cutting down to fucking 5 episodes at this
Cut
point.
that down to 1. Which you can make it work.
Cut it down to a 45
was-
minute episode.
That was the most fucking boring.
Boring ass,
arc.
and it's right after Marineford too.
Literally after the time skip.
After the time skip, after Marineford, one of the most exciting fucking arcs in the whole show, and you get Fishman Island.
Yeah,
That's being cut down from 57 episodes to 15.
should have been less.
It should have been less. It should have been way less.
Should've been way
It should
less.
have been way less. It should have been less than fucking Thriller Bark. It should have been the least fucking amount of episodes.
It's okay.
We got Dressrosa. That one's a long ass fucking
I love
arc
that
as well.
It's very long, but I love it.
It is a good arc, but it's so long.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like important parts in there. Sabo coming back, like Luffy basically gaining Emperor after that because of his fleet.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he gained Emperor after fucking pretty much Whole Cake Island. They're
Yeah.
claiming he's like Emperor.
Yeah.
But Dressrosa is being cut from 167 to 37 episodes. So I think that's pretty good.
You could make all of those sagas in that one arc fit into like, I would say 10, 11 each episodes worth.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Wano. So we know how fucking long Wano is. Wano is the longest arc so far in One Piece. that one was 195 episodes. Jesus fuck, man. I can't believe you got through that already. I'm going through Wano right now.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's fucking.
And they're gonna cut it down to 37 episodes.
That's impressive, actually.
195 to 37
Because
episodes is
Wano-
wild.
Wano has like a new story every 10 episodes as you're watching it.
It's fucked. It's fucked.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, like it's gonna be hard to keep up, but with the One Piece cutting down so much of it, maybe we'll actually be able to keep up with it. You know, we'll still remember what the fuck happened in Alabasta. We still will remember what the fuck happened in East Blue Saga, because God knows I don't remember what happened in East Blue Saga anymore.
See, my
I remember
thing
the big
is-
things, like them beating Arlong and all that shit.
Yeah, no, you always remember the big fights
But,
and the big moments, but
like,
it's always the
little
minuscule
moments-
shit where you're like, you see it, like, let's say you're scrolling on social media and then someone posts an image of a character and you're like, oh fuck, I remember that guy, but you did not
But
remember him at all.
I don't remember the fucking scene.
Yeah, you
Like,
you're
I don't
you
remember the
completely
face.
forget that person exists, but then you remember once you see them. You're like,
Exactly.
I remember that guy.
Exactly. And most of the time, I won't even remember which arc they were from.
Yeah.
But anyways, they also have an approximate for Egghead. So approximate episodes for Egghead
Yeah, 'cause
in
that
the
one's
original
still not done.
is about 75 episodes, and in the remake or the reanimation, it's gonna be around 18 episodes. So these are just approximates for that arc.
So far, what I've seen as I was watching that one, I guess it makes sense. I also
did you
haven't.
start Egghead already?
I did. I haven't finished it yet, and they're still not even done actually coming out with it. So
Still waiting.
we'll see. I
That's
guess.
why that was just approximate. But yeah, I think they're cutting down a lot. Especially Wano, they've cut down so much. And we'll see how the fuck they do this. 'Cause
More or less, we're looking at like what about? How much would you say that is? Like 200-300 episodes worth of shit?
probably, yeah, I would say. We got 25, 29, that's about 30. Sorry, 60. About 54, 75, 75, 109, yeah, 109, 122, 139. I'm trying to add it up in my head. It's almost about 200 episodes, I would say.
Okay, that's not bad.
Almost 200
Not bad.
episodes, but not bad, I would say. I would say that's more doable for
Absolutely.
a lot of people. Absolutely, I think now once those episodes come out, there's no excuse to not watch One Piece.
No, 100%.
One Piece is like one of the greatest fucking like media that was ever written. To be honest, in my opinion.
There's a reason that One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach. There's a reason those shows
have such big fan bases.
have such big fan bases and have
And
so many episodes.
They have so much influence in other animes as well.
Yes.
So many episodes,
Yes.
so many fans. Just it's because they're good.
Yeah.
It's because they're good.
They're great. They're
Even
all
Dragon
great.
Ball itself, a lot of people are just saying like the plot point of Dragon Ball is kind of shit.
There's literally no story. It's just fighting.
No, there's still a story to
no, yeah,
Dragon
there
Ball.
is.
Are you kidding me?
But it's like, okay, I get it. It's not as deep in lore as the other ones, but it's still fucking goated.
yeah,
It's still goated.
There's a reason why there's so many fucking Mexicans that love that shit, man.
I love that shit, man.
I love that shit. The snow Mexicans love that shit
Dude.
as well.
I feel like if you like Dragon Ball, you could be Ice's next victim.
You could be.
So
You could be.
we're on the list.
Wrong. But anyways, I guess we can move on now. Well, that's all our topics for
I'm done.
this week. I'm also pretty much done. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
Done?
I'm done all my topics.
All
Look
right.
at that. We ended perfectly
Wow.
on both of our topics. Ending.
Holy shit.
And now we can move on to our favorite segment of the podcast. I like that. I actually like that. Anyways, we can move on to the meme of the week. We're gonna go with Josh's honorable mention first.
Yeah, man.
As we usually do, and we're gonna do the usual routine. We're gonna click
Click
that.
that.
We're
I
gonna
click off of that.
unmute
Exit
that.
out of
And
that.
click off of that. Okay.
So-
Now we can check out Josh's honorable mention first.
Yeah, so this one and the other one are both long, but this one's the honorable because it's about a minute.
Okay.
The other one's like a minute and a half.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So,
okay.
but they're great.
okay.
They're great.
Let's check this out.
Yeah.
Yo, can I be honest?
Yeah, that's like your thing.
Abe
You guys ever
Lincoln.
get so mad you just want to like assassinate someone?
All right, this sucks. Let's leave it.
Oh, we paid a lot for these seats. Don't you think we should stay to the end?
I guess staying till the end never killed anybody, right?
That's a good point. I swear, if I'm president for longer, I'm gonna make it Black History Year. Cause why not, right?
Yo, Abe, when we Lincoln.
Ah.
John, Abraham's president. Like, what do you think you're gonna be remembered for?
Only time will tell.
This is great. John, are you hearing this? John?
I freed the slaves. Of course I can say it.
Why is Abe?
What?
Asian?
Hey,
I'm
yo!
gonna name a car after me one day. The fuck's a car?
I'll tell you right now. I think he has a gun.
He doesn't have a. He's got a gun.
You don't think this is because I like all those slaves, right?
He probably liked that. He might have not. I feel like he's gonna like off me. John? Yeah. It's our boy. You're fine. This is Johnny from the block.
He's sitting there all menacingly.
He does that.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
He can't
Okay,
even,
for
they
sure.
can't even stay in character.
Seems cool right now. Yeah.
And he's right behind me.
Oh damn, John.
You got smoke. He moaning on his dead body. That's probably what happened to Abe Lincoln.
Oh, probably 100%.
That's probably what happened to Abe Lincoln. But now we can move on to Josh's meme of the week. What the fuck is this? Is that the fucking Costco guys?
That is the Costco guys.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
got, this is lore.
Boom! All
This
right,
is the
let's
lore.
check this out together.
You like the Costco guys?
Yeah. Okay.
I think the stuff that AJ was doing by himself was a bit cringe. But when he brought on the rest of his family, they really came into their own, commercially and artistically. The father-son duo has a clear, crisp sound, and a sheen of consummate professionalism that really gives them a big boom. They've collabed with the likes of Jay Kinda Funny 8, but my favorite collab that they did was with The Rizzler.
Chupapi Mignano.
In July of 2024, they released this, their most viral hit. I think their undisputed masterpiece is the remix they did with The Rizzler. This song is so catchy that most people don't listen to the lyrics. But they should, because it's not just about the pleasures of eating a
This is a good
double-crumb
reenactment.
cookie or a chicken bake. It's also a personal statement about the father-son relationship itself. Hey, Paul!
And we call him Big Justice, cause that's what he
Are they doing is he doing a TikTok live?
We're changing up the world with a boom or do. We bring a boom.
The Patrick Bateman, what's it called? Impression was pretty damn
It
good.
was an incredibly good reenactment.
Pretty fucking accurate. I'm
Absolutely.
not gonna lie with you. I
That
like
was
that.
so well done.
I like that. I was so entranced with that
Yeah.
performance.
You thought it was the actual movie.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
thought so.
Yeah, fuck.
But anyways, moving on to my honorable mention of my movie of the week, starting it off with the honorable mention. Let's check this out.
Hey dude, guess what?
What?
X-ray glasses.
No way.
Way.
You figured it out?
I figured it out.
Holy shit, bro. We gotta try them out. Oh shit, no way. Hey Jessica.
Yeah?
Come here.
What?
No, come here, come in.
I'm right here, what?
Come inside, I have to ask you a question.
Better not be some kind of trap. What's up?
It's something we would do.
I think he's packing. That's why he's so enthusiastic about it.
I think so too. I think those X-ray glasses came in handy.
Absolutely.
He's gonna give him.
I would love
handy
to know if
later.
my friends are packing.
Me too. But anyways, moving on to the meme of the week. This is after eating some recreational mushrooms.
Ah,
Let's check this
like
out.
the ones to your food.
This is me after one chocolate bar. This is my third chocolate. Whoa.
Third bar?
You serve one chocolate at a time.
No! You're supposed to have one piece. What are you talking about?
What piece?
Evan, what are you doing?
I can read books really fast. I think I have like 100% access to my brain right now. It's
You have
crazy.
0%, man.
I
You're not
wrote
even
a book
reading.
too. I wrote a book too.
You wrote a book? That's SpongeBob playing a quarterback. Evan! Do you guys see him?
Wait, what's that?
What the?
I don't feel so well. Evan!
Look.
What?
How the fuck did they do that?
I don't even know what that is. Okay, we're gonna leave him there. We're gonna leave him there. Yeah, we're done. We're done.
I think he's had one too many.
Not enough. Needs more beer.
He needs more. He needs more fucking chocolate.
Needs
balls.
more beer.
Chocolate. Did you say chocolate?
Chocolate!
Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace later.
Bye-bye.